I was just looking at the Gay Rights Act, just a little piece of it that they have on Google, and I'm reading it like I'm in amazement. I don't like to like do what I used to do and give long, drawn out. Well, first of all, my laptop, everything is not set up anymore. My everything is choppy in the house. I don't even know what to do, y'all. My phone full. Both of my Mac computers is full. My laptop is broken. My D baby broke it, and her mom still ain't yet to fix it. So I don't know what happened to my iPad. I really don't. And I can't like read stuff at the same time. I don't know what happened to my Apple phone. It's like gone. I don't know what happened to my Samsung phone, as if it it be popping up and then missing again or whatever. I'm sure somebody is like putting SIM card, like making duplicate SIM cards and doing something. You know, I tell you, there's good, bad, and ugly in this game. So, you know, I try to just keep the faith in the fact that I know I ain't did shit, but that's not enough sometimes. People tell you, calm down if you know you do nothing. No, but these are people also that know that they're doing something, and they know that if you just take that approach, you know, God wouldn't be whispering, letting this be whispered in your ear, or I will say let it be whispered. Yeah, because anything can whisper it. You know, you have to be careful about that too. That's like when stuff come to me, I gotta already be feeling it. It's something that I already feel in another part of my body, like in my soul. And then if something come to my ear, like, okay, I felt that already in my soul. That's something we could talk about. Okay, so, okay, or shit, what appears to be the soul. Because sometimes I'm thinking like somebody died, but they didn't do a funeral. They could have reprogrammed something. Like something could be about ascension, or like, is this a process? Like everybody has the right to fucking die and then be processed correctly, and God or these other entities figure out if you coming back here, or, you know, kind of way, the same body, a different body, whatever this is. Somebody's trying to stop something like, whatever the fuck this is, this will be unheard of. And it's out of envy. So we can't not talk about the looks, or we can't talk about that. We can't not talk about the fact that some of you were tricked into marrying something that was in your likeness or something, and these people knew how important that connection was, and you didn't know how important the connection was, but they played with it very much so. And how, like, again, say you could have been hollowed out, or something happened to you that blocked you from certain information. That's so when we talk about Israel protecting herself, is the fact that somebody could have took a chip that's very valuable out of me, gave it to somebody else. I'm going to be the one that's going to need that, because the attacks is not going to, even if this person take my identity, they're not going to take on the traits. They're not going to get the same. Well, I feel like it can end up happening that way. The same attacks is not coming for this person. If they are coming for the person, it's because the person is trying to assume your identity. So if they just take off your identity and give you your shit back, they will not be getting attacked. Do you see what I'm saying? So you could be getting attacked, and somebody could also experience these things because they thought from the outside something looked better, or what you behold. This could be a light that shines that you don't even know you have. So like I said, whatever this is not even a reason for somebody to even be a mother. I don't know. Because the first thing out is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, I had to leave the house. I know they spraying shit probably in the air, but I had to leave the house because the D baby is like, I don't know. I guess when she gets sick, just like my children did, they want to be all up on me, you know. And usually I don't get it, or I get it for like a day or two and it go away, and they be sick for like weeks, you know. But I can definitely feel that, and I know what that feel like. So I ran to the Dollar Tree, closest thing to me, and got me some, you know, knockoff Dayquil. And y'all know I like my brands. I just something about it, but bitch, I couldn't get the brand. So I had to go to the dollar store. You know, see, and I feel this is, we talk about this because It's all right. This too shall pass. Um, to show you the efforts that people take to try to, see, she liked them brands, huh? She couldn't even go get NyQuil. She had to go get what they got at the Dollar Tree. And that shit probably worked exactly the same. So I'm going to always do what I can with what I got as best as possible. I'm not one of them that's going to try to fit in with the Joneses and try to show out or do something like this to break myself to try to compete or compare with you. And most of the time I say these people is already a piece of trash. So you can put all the sugar you want on the shit and it's still it. So that's what I'm saying about this energy. Because even if this is, we're gonna call him Tinky Winky. Okay, he's giving me this it energy or this Tinky Winky energy. See, I feel like with me, they separated me a lot so that these men, like, they would not be paying attention. Like, how's the Empress doing? How's the Empress doing? You know, if they have something in the likeness of the Empress, they'll be sufficed with that. So people aren't doing their due diligence or something like this, because this is like a something of the elements or something like this, right? So, so I was just thinking, I was looking at the Gay Rights Act, and I only was looking at a little piece of it, like the fact that they have the right to prohibit something in public areas, hotels, like buildings and stuff like this, and move. This could be schools, things like this. And to move, I put it up so you could get your own, because you know, I ain't telling people to think exactly how I think. Just think. They have the right to also be. It said something like, what it was giving me is like, go to a place prior to someone being there and set up something. Like, this shit is like kind of disturbing. Girl, I think I'm about to give me a hotel room for the weekend or whatever like this. Oh, for real? Where you gonna get it at? At the, what you call it, that one spot I like to go to or something like this. Okay, for real, whatever. Somebody listening to you and they say, she getting a hotel over here. And then they go set up shop before you even get there in the basement or something. Also says to withhold or something like this. And so this could be like, it's almost like what the messages have been picking up is the Gay Rights Act. But I never really looked at it. I haven't looked at the real full bill. I just looked at the rundown that they have on Google, which most people are probably going to do. And then I just realized something. I'm like, this Gay Rights Act have something to do about what makes somebody, because I keep hearing that you're a foreigner here. See how that crowd and shit is meeting up? You're a foreigner here. But if it don't make you happy for me, an American, to be here, you can just get me sent off. You can call the foreign intelligence, the FICA court, or whatever the fuck it's called, because FICA is for college, I think, and the FICA court with the S could be this one I'm talking about, or it could be mixed up. That's what I'm talking about, or it could be mixed up. And do an investigation on me. So these Russian feminines to go all in and be like, find out what you can and do whatever you want to do to America. Because I was thinking, well, damn, even if somebody was putting somebody in a Job energy, yeah, and then that means that you the devil. Then that means that you Satan, because God didn't tell anybody to come do something to Job. God told Satan or the devil to do something to Job. So I'm right about what I'm saying about somebody, or what we're saying about somebody. God didn't ask me to do that to Job. He sent the devil directly to that. So he didn't send the girl down the street or somebody he went to school with in the 5th grade, you know, that he might have some beef with. That's one thing. Second thing, he told him to do whatever. Take the things from the person, but don't kill the person. So somebody trying to shoot somebody, this could be why somebody got shot. Because this is somebody trying to get you to go against God. But whatever this is witchcraft. This is not God. I'm not going to deny the fact that I am the closest thing to what I call God. And you don't have to look at it the same thing. Do I think I'm that one only child? Yes, I already said it. So we don't have to keep going back and forth. I'm not going to sit on here, I'm the child of God, everybody look at me. No, I said what I said. And I don't think my name is Job. And another thing is, I was also reading Job as like Joab, like somebody named Joe cut off from something, or Aboriginal. Queensland. I was looking at the Queen's immunity versus like, and I think that has something about Queensland, um, the Queensland something act. But I seen it was two different things. Um, this could be why for somebody that this would basically mean if these people said you did all these bad things and you haven't been to jail, either somebody, either I am the real queen. These people was playing with whatever the head is of the. They were manipulating the head, because the little essence of the person was not in place. They played that part for the past 40 years or 44 years and act like it was me or somebody else in the, in the lower halves or lower ranking parts of the queendom. Um, oh, guess what? The queen must have been doing this and abusing them children. So it was these people in these communities. It's almost like they created a barrier. Nothing don't get past them. They were in charge. We'll make it look like this and we'll do it briefly and you won't even have a chance. But like I said, that's just like public humiliation or something, because the queen cannot be persecuted. So that's why I said they must have created another race or group of policing. Because my thing was like, why would they lie about me abusing my children and then keep me with something that's like my child? Why would they kidnap children and be so sinister and cruel as to keep you focused on your child when you should have been out there looking for your child, and you was focused on one of their children, these brooding vipers, or a snake bitch that put her egg in you. It almost like the men know about this, but they don't know about this part. Because it's a lot of broken men that feel like maybe I dedicated my life, I work hard every day, that bitch got to stay at home, and I'm finding out that these ain't the kids, but then they kiss up and they end up married, and it's like one of us innocents wrong, or one of us originals wrong. And they wanted it so bad because of the sex magic. They might be taught, underground how to fuck real good, right? And so when they get a hold of these men, they have it's love or lust, and most of them pick lust because there's already something that, whether it's you and your mate or somebody else in the outside coming in and messing up something with you and the mate, manipulating incubus succubus energy or something like this. But it's like somebody can look at your family. They could be in Mexico and say, hey, let me look at some of those American families that you said is going to be top officials in the future. They're supposed to be a part of this group or something. These guardians of the gates or something. Let's see. And somebody like, you know what? I don't like this lady or whatever. I don't like her. Ew, look at this bitch. Oh, she thinks she, and then somebody could just slowly pick you apart, pick you down, come put their hands on your household, claim your home, switch your deed. Like, this got something to do with like money laundering, all kind of shit. What is this person supposed to have when they get to that point in life? Bitch, this person about to have a lot of money. She gonna be richer than all of the other people from the other cast or something like this. Well, guess what? Let's make an example out of this person. It's something that somebody did here. Okay? And we got the warlock, we got the magician. Now, you could be in a situation where the person, if they would have known this, they wouldn't have chose nobody, but I feel like somebody already chose somebody else or something here. They could already have their life started with this person while you're sitting at home thinking that you're the only person for this person. I don't know. We got the magician. So I was like, okay, so this thing I was saying about Georgia. Okay, so my life path would have been different. When I went to Georgia or whatever, they could have swapped me out when I went with the Parhams for the family reunion. But it's like they could have swapped me out then, or It's like then I was supposed to move to Georgia at that point, start something there, and then slowly be moved or have urges to move to different places. It's almost like there's a road trip that you have to. It's like a trip. The other women in the family could have taken this, but if these women aren't of the original bloodline, these are women that gravitated to that bloodline or cleaved to it, and then they use their magic and whatever else that they already did. There's nothing left. Now, there could be something here like somebody could be saying that you're empty or you're an empty vessel or something like this. I don't know. If that's particularly true, but we got the temp. Your papa could have been a Rolling Stone. Somebody could have went away to find a future daughter, a different gen daughter or something like this, to bring them in to get something that belongs to you, where there wouldn't have been no trickery. It belongs to me, so you didn't have to money launder or any of that. Like, this is very personal. Like, somebody has a personal problem with somebody or something like this that they need to get themselves checked out for. I don't even feel like you or I know this person, or this ain't nobody that's even in your phone or nothing like this. Okay? So this is like heavyweight shit right here. Whatever this money is, or this finances, or this abundance, or this home, or like I said, this could be another home. I'm seeing like a migratory map in my head. For real. You have to be in it to know about it though. And you or I was supposed to be in it, even if you were hovering over it, but they decided to take it in the dark or take it up a notch. But then that also says, like I said, why is somebody trying to put all this crime stuff on somebody that we keep on picking up on? And it feels like whoever this is, they have some type of immunity, but they don't want to admit the immunity, and that's why they said you did all these things, but you never got caught and never went to jail, but they've been surveillancing you. They would have proof. Why didn't you go to... Because somebody does have immunity. Somebody is the queen. Page of Cups energy, 6-9, satire. Is in reverse here. So I was saying, this means I can say, hey, I don't want to hang around with Shalina anymore or some shit like this. I'm not going to call her. She ain't got to call me. You know, we just cool. I'm not mad or nothing like this. I don't want to deal with this person no more. So this person could maybe even know your deepest thoughts, because first of all, they could have gave a neurochip brain hack to all these people. And you were unaware that thousands of people from your childhood and your family were spying on you every day. Uncles could be seeing you in the shower, things like this, have you transported, do things. So these people could be willing partakers into incest and things like this. You wouldn't have been, so they had to handle you differently. That's one thing I'm picking up on. This is why they're going to be removed here from some type of power. Then I realized, so I can invite a couple people like, hey, I don't want to deal with that much of a crowd. I just want my my little sister, and you know, if she got a friend to come bring or something, just to come visit me, you know, for my birthday when I go away for the weekend, you know, just for a couple hours just to talk or whatever and whatever. Somebody could be jealous about that they weren't invited, or you didn't think to invite them there. And then this person could have attacked somebody over something that fucking small. I'm almost feeling like, because there is a point in the Bible where it says something about y'all won't even bury the Holy Spirit. Now, I don't know if this is like somebody that's on I keep hearing a drip. Somebody could be on a drip somewhere. They could be calling this person a fish to feed the people. Whatever you would be feeding them. You do keep that in your mind of what you think it is. Because, like, if these people are here so bold like this, why you worry about if people know the truth? I told you it's like one of them damn Marvel movies. Like, we're here. People should know the truth, because somebody want to keep on getting away with something here. All right, we got the Queen of Cups, the Serpent Queen, energy 69 again, Cancer, Gemini, or Gorgon's sister is in reverse here. But somebody actually could be a boy. Somebody could be having purple hair. And they could be dealing with this Pan energy in reverse. Both of these people could be in reverse right here. This could also be where somebody's finding out where they fit in so they can jump in the double dutch ropes. There could be a masculine or a feminine that really ain't sure about what the hell this is all pertaining to. Yeah, there could have been a union between you and somebody. Okay. Maybe this magician. Again, the alchemist could be doing something here. I just ain't trying to get sick. If within the first couple hours, if I feel something really strange or whatever, if I feel a little tinge of something or whatever like this, I can take something on the y'all can try this if you want. I mean, if you still deal with like over the counter, because I'm noticing that somebody been playing in my herbs or whatever, and I don't have all my herbs and stuff that I used to have. I think I had some orange peel in there too, some hibiscus and these things. Shit, hold on. Yeah, and sometimes it will knock it right out. So these people could be stuck in some type of union here or a contract together. Somebody could have been throwing some kind of spare work at your house, so you're not having sex. And then again, we know that if you're not, well, I'm gonna use the proper terms or as close to it as possible. Don't hold back from your partner or something. A lot of people will run right to sex, but this is also when it comes to a big decision that needs to be made. This somebody, let's say this, for instance, you have a situation where a family member, loved one passed away. Some information comes to you to an old address. Somebody see your person, like my person used to do garbage over by my grandma's house. Somebody like, hey, oh wait, go out there and catch such and such. He'd be out here doing the garbage on these days. This paperwork came or whatever for Shalonda or whatever, boop to boop. I'm just saying something, okay? I'm just saying like what I'm saying, that scenario. Somebody get this paperwork. Well, damn, what is this? This look kind of official and everything. Why would it be coming here? Well, let me open it up and see. I'm the supposed spouse. And then somebody like, dude, I was driving over here, whatever like this. I see Shalonda people outside or whatever, and then they gave me this envelope. Somebody came in the mail, and this shit saying that she got a damn, what you call it, for $15 million or for this much money. What? Now she ain't gonna know nothing about what to do with the. What the fuck? What? Now there could be any reason why somebody wouldn't want you to know about this, but I just feel like it's something shady for somebody, and somebody could have kept this on their mind, kept this on his mind. Damn, what can I do about this? They could have been looking at you, smiling in your face. Complaining to you about you. They don't want to spend no more money. All you do is ask for money and stuff from this person and everything. And they sitting on this paperwork for you where you about to be a billionaire or a trillionaire. Now, let's go here. The person sitting on it for like a month, 2 months, a week, 3 weeks. People starting to wonder, yeah, such says, I wonder what that paper was. Well, that this person is a part of that one program or something like this or whatever. What they told us about her when she was little or something, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is when the devil say, you've been paying all the rent all this time when you was with this girl. If she get this, she's gonna get another, and you don't want to be with her. She's gonna get another suitor. A lot of men is gonna want to try to date her and things like this. If you just had the money and you just kept it and paid your back and hid some of the money over here and over there, all you gotta do is find somebody that know how to do that kind of thing. That's what we're talking about as well. Even when it comes to somebody maybe having a dis-ease. Something like this could have happened. Can't put nothing past nobody. And somebody, whoever this is, I feel like somebody is dead, and people are trying to make it seem like, yeah, they wanted this to be a big showstopper. Like you look up on BET Awards and see your man on the screen with another female, and your family or something like this, walking the red carpet or something like this. They wanted it to be something like that. But the reason why somebody could have stole that marriage certificate recently from my house, and this is showing up so prominent like this, that somebody like, I want you to know that I stole that marriage license and I made it like me and your person is married or something. Like somebody's mentally ill. Okay? Like there's no light. Somebody's acting like this person is a mountainous person or that great. There's no light. That's why the alchemist has got to make up her own shit here. There's no light. This could be an AI sun or an AI light. This could be the takeover or something. They're calling it AI, but I think it's called something else. This could be Aya energy as well. Yeah, but we got the Quetzalcoatl Ace of Swords energy, an even bigger snake that the gods have raised up. You know, or if this is a Gorgon sister or the Gorgon sisters, Medusa is standing up. Somebody could have been a mate to Quetzalcoatl or something in the past. Okay? Like I said, they could have been waiting for all the guys to wake up. But some of you or some of us or just me, these people mess with my imprinting or my coding so that I will not be prepared. This will be a difficult birth. You see? Even though somebody didn't do nothing wrong, this is a difficult birth. It's not only talking about, you know, having a baby that size come between your cup. This is somebody was trying to make your birthing of a nation harder than it had to be for no fucking reason. Just because they could. Somebody thought you had it too easy. Somebody was a single mother and they thought that you didn't think you was better than them. You actually honored these women. But they thought they thought when they get in a position, they're going to show like they better than you. They're going to get another chance to do it over again. This could be these people that don't get a New Jersey. And I'm going to have the money and the big house and the expense. I'm not going to have that little house you thought you had. This is somebody that like they live in just an apartment or something. They came to your house and like, damn, bitch, this is a nice ass, beautiful fucking house. Like, whatever, like this, like, bitch. And you like, yeah, you know, I like my house or whatever like this. This is a nice house. I do like it a little bit, you know, woo, woo, woo. Like this is somebody that maybe thought because they was a single mother, it wasn't doable for them. They saw that you got it, but you didn't have to get off your ass. Your husband worked. You took care of the kids to get it. Somebody thought they teaching you a lesson. Okay, this is what this is, y'all. Somebody thought this. So the Gay Rights Act is if you claim to be gay or one of these GAY people, and you don't like the way you don't like that somebody is straight, you can just do things to manipulate them to make them gay. You don't like that this person is a male, so you're going to start following the steps or whatever, giving them hormones to turn them into a female. These is grown ass people. Something is out of hand. Hold on, y'all. We'll be back.